This is a summary of How to Control Your Life, a guide to mastering self-discipline so you can achieve your goals in life, by Retail Team, produced by Books Inc. Company. Enjoy. Introduction. Self-discipline is the ability to sacrifice short-term pleasure for long-term gain. For example, not to sleep for 1 more hour, but get up for a run, not to watch another episode of your favorite series, but take a foreign language lesson. Self-discipline is not the same as motivation or willpower. Motivation and willpower contribute to self-discipline, but they are actually additional tools on the way to the goal. Self-discipline is beneficial in many areas of life. It stimulates you to work efficiently, even when you are really beat up. It helps you stay on track and achieve complex goals when unexpected obstacles appear. Self-discipline helps you improve learning ability and productivity. Students with a high degree of self-discipline acquire more knowledge and perform tasks much better. A research conducted showed that measuring a person's level of self-discipline is a more accurate indicator of potential success than measuring their IQs. You definitely know such cases when people of genius lacked organization, and at that time, their less talented but more focused colleagues achieved success. Do you think some people are self-disciplined from birth? Probably. But it was definitively proven that this skill could and should be pumped up. Developing self-discipline can be compared to going to the gym. The more you work on it, the stronger it becomes. Key idea number 1. Pick a target. Just the one you want to focus on right now. Exercise daily, read 1 book a week, etc. Start small, but be clear about your goal for practice. Giving up eating junk food for 1 day is also an excellent place to start. We recommend starting to train on your daily tasks. Getting up on the first alarm call, physical activities, diet, not being late for appointments under any circumstances. The rules should be relatively minor but pretty uncomfortable for you. You cannot violate them as you are building discipline. Key idea number 2. Find motivation. After choosing a goal, formulate the reasons why you want to achieve it. Try to bring out the positive in them. Wrong. I want to complete this assignment to cross it off on my to-do list. Better. I want to complete this assignment to achieve my goals and feel satisfaction from work done during the day. When you list your motivators, it will be much easier for you to get the job done. Key idea number 3. Identify the obstacles. Often, our self-discipline suffers because we haven't predetermined the obstacles we will face on the way to our goals. Instead of solving problems as they arise, try to anticipate and devise strategies to overcome them. For example, your goal is to read 1 book a week, but it is challenging to find time to read in the evenings. You are busy with work, playing with children, or distracted by incoming messages. Come up with a strategy to overcome each of these obstacles. Perhaps you could read during your lunch break, on your way to work, or while waiting for your children to leave school. Or you can turn your phone off when you want to focus on reading. Key idea number 4. Keep yourself away from temptations. We all believe that we have enough willpower to decisively implement our plans, but this doesn't happen in practice. Willpower is essential, but it is not the most solid foundation. Limiting access to your temptations, however, can be critical to improving self-discipline. So here's what you do. If you tend to be distracted by Instagram, block access to social media during working hours. If you can't help spending extra money when you go shopping, leave your card at home and take some cash only. Key idea number 5. Find something to replace your old habits with. When we decide to develop self-discipline, we often try to get rid of some bad habits. However, it's essential to keep one thing in mind. If this habit is tied to a specific time of the day or is part of a routine, abandoning it can create a feeling of emptiness. When you give up one thing, it is necessary to fill this time period with something more productive. For example, let's say you're trying to stop shopping online during a break from work. To do this, find a new activity during the break. It can be a warm-up at the workplace or a walk in the fresh air. Key idea number 6. Allow yourself to feel uncomfortable. The desire to avoid pain and discomfort is natural for us, but the time has come to accept that it is impossible to eliminate all troubles. Allow yourself to experience boredom, frustration, sadness, and loneliness. This is a part of everyone's life. This approach will allow you to survive difficult moments more easily and move on. Key idea number 7. Visualize long-term goals. You will be less likely to succumb to temptations if you continuously remind yourself why you are doing it. Imagine achieving your goals and reaping the rewards by practicing self-discipline daily. In any situation, when there is a temptation to skip a run, not to exercise, or stay at a party until the morning, visualize the consequences of this or that choice. Imagine what will happen tomorrow if you don't go to bed on time today, and what will happen if you go home and sleep well. Key idea number 8. Recover from mistakes effectively. Some days you can be quite self-disciplined, while on others, totally not. Mistakes are part of the self-improvement process. It is essential to forgive yourself for mistakes during the development and return to your goals with even greater determination. Key idea number 9. Track your progress. Pay attention to how you feel along the way. Keeping a journal will help. Write down your goals and achievements there. This will reinforce positive change by providing you with a report to help you look back and measure your progress. Tracking progress is extremely important for the development of both self-discipline and self-confidence. No one is immune to mistakes and failures, but if you can look back at any moment and evaluate your successes and achievements, it will help you get through difficult periods of self-doubt. The number of books read, courses taken, and the amount earned, all these numbers will motivate you, especially when they grow. What tools to use to track progress? Tracker in Google Sheets where you can record all the key goals and plans for the month. Trips, training, courses, visiting a doctor. A separate page can be dedicated to I want things, where you can formulate your desires. From desires, intentions are born, from intentions, actions, and actions, in their turn, lead to results. You can also use a paper notebook to write plans and tasks for a week, both for work and household issues. The very process of crossing out the completed items from the list is delightful. You will get motivated as soon as all the items are crossed out in the notebook. The tasks done at work can be posted on LinkedIn as well. A portfolio shows your progress too. Key idea number 10. Gain the support. You are not alone on this path. Form a support team, reach out to people around you and ask them for help. Many people skip this step because they don't want to admit their lack of discipline. But the truth is, your loved ones will support you even more if you acknowledge your own weaknesses and imperfections. Don't be afraid to talk about your vulnerability. Find the courage to ask for help. Then, allow others to support you when you find it difficult. Final thoughts. Is it worth learning self-control? Yes, if you want to achieve goals, be productive, and develop as a specialist in person. Any of us can become self-disciplined, we just need to practice.